guys, today we're making gluten-free deep dish pizza. We're going to start off with our pan, which is just a regular springform pan, and we are going to get it lined. So I've got 2 pieces of foil here, made into a plus sign, and I'm just going to fold the disc up in it, place the disc into the ring, and snap the ring shut before carefully unfolding the foil. There we go. That should protect against leaks of any type, which springform pans are notorious for. However, with this being a gluten-free crust, then springform was really my best option for once the pizza is actually baked, in order to get it onto a plate and then into my face. So, springform it is. Next up, in a food processor or the processor bowl of a wide base blender, you're going to add 1.5 cups of brown rice flour, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of xanthan gum. And because we've already added our salt and it's at the top, we don't want to add our yeast yet until we've managed to get the salt mixed in, because the salt will actually kill the yeast. So we're going to just pop this on for a few seconds just to get it all mixed up. Now that we've mixed in the salt, we can add our yeast. And we're adding our 1/2 stick of butter in chunks, just so that it mixes into our dough easier. And over this all, we're going to drizzle on our 1/4 cup of olive oil. Then put your processor on low speed and drizzle in all of your warm water. And you may need to occasionally scrape down the inside of your mixing bowl. So first of all, make sure to flour your hands. Secondly, just dump the whole thing, as much as will come out, directly into the pan, and you can retrieve any processor parts after. I finally managed to get my dough into the pan. Now I'm going to liberally flour it and apply more flour to my hands. And press it into shape. Okay, so now that we have a delicious bowl of dough, I'm going to pop this in the oven at 375 degrees for about 15 or so minutes, just to pre-bake before we fill. And while the crust is in the oven, I'm going to start with my mise en place for filling. So, strainer, mesh of course, plus 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, and strain out the tomatoes. I have my spinach here, which needs to be destemmed. So, I'm going to sort through until I have about 2 or 3 handfuls ready to be added to our filling. Okay, I've pulled the crust out of the oven and reset the oven to 400 degrees. And now I'm going to start layering in our fillings. So, starting with the ground Italian sausage, gradually work the sausage in to fill your base layer. Next up is 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, which is about 4 cloves if you're using fresh. And you want to try to get it as even as possible. because the garlic should permeate your entire dish by the end. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Next up is spinach, which I've already pulled the stems off of. 6 to 8 leaves of basil. Some of mine are kind of small, so I'm using 8. And we're going to use our mozzarella slices to weigh down the leaves. There we go, 10 slices of cheese. And finally top with the strained crushed tomatoes. Top with more salt and a few extra ground pepper. And then pop into a 400-degree oven for about an hour. So I've just pulled my deep dish. I did top it with some Parmesan dust a few minutes before actually pulling it out of the oven. And I'm going to let it set up like this for about 5 minutes, just that it really holds its shape when I remove this outer ring. Alright, time to depan. So, first of all, heat protection. Undo the ring and lift off. Then unfold the foil carefully and then lift out the bottom section of pan. Then using one of your larger knives, making sure that you're really punching through the crust. Are you ready for the money shot? Oh, cheese pull. How high can I get it? Okay, I don't think that's in frame anymore. Now for my favorite part. Yes, you do have to use a fork and knife with deep dish. Get over it. That is perfect. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy getting to make deep dish at home yourselves. And I hope you enjoy finding a secondary use for your springform pans besides just cheesecake. So I'll see you guys next time on the Deglutenizer.